Hello guys, welcome back to the FX Academy, where we teach Forex using real notes and real practical chart examples. Guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel and you're very new to Forex trading, please subscribe, like and hit that bell button so that you don't miss out any other video. In the previous video, we learned what Forex is and how price movement creates profits and also creates losses, but not every currency pair behaves the same. Today I'm showing you the major pairs every beginner must know before placing a trade. Now, before we get to know about the major currency pairs, we need to first know what currencies are in the market, the major currencies, before we go to the major currency pairs. As I told you guys earlier, that we trade pairs, we trade currencies in pairs, not single currencies. Now, here's a table of currencies. Here's a table of currencies that we trade. Here we have the code of the currency, the country, the currency, and its nickname. Now, the first currency is the USD. As I told you, the first two letters represents the country, which is the United States, and the third letter represents the currency, and that's a dollar. The nickname of a dollar is a buck. You hear people saying, "Man, I made $200." You get that? So there are slangs that traders use. Yeah? And we have the euro, and this one is traded in the eurozone. All countries in the eurozone use euro. Their currencies are a euro. The nickname is a fiber. And then you have the JPY. Yeah, you know that one is in Japan, and the currency is a yen, and still the nickname is still a yen. Then you have the GBP. Yeah, the Great Britain. You get that? The Great Britain is a pound. It's in Great Britain, and the currency is a pound, and its nickname is a cable. And then we have the chef, and this one is in Switzerland, and these are the francs. Yeah, and the nickname is a Swiss. Not only that, we also have these are all currencies that we trade in a market. We have the CAD. This is in Canada, and you know those guys in Canada also use a dollar. But then the nickname for their dollar is a different one. It's called a loonie. We have the Audi. I call it a Audi, as people call it AUD. Me, I call it a Audi since I love cars, and Audi is most of the cars that I love. So this is from Australia, and these guys also use a dollar, and their nicknames are NOWs. And then we have the New Zealand NZD. Yeah? These guys. This one is in New Zealand, and also it's a dollar and a Kiwi. So you can see from here that these are 8 currencies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are 8 currencies that we trade in the market. You get that, man? So after knowing that, now how about the pairs? Now people are like, why should we talk about major pairs? There are pairs a lot. We have the exotic pairs, we have the minor pairs, and we have the major currency pairs. But I don't want to waste time of the relevant information. Since this won't be an examination that you guys will be asked. Yeah, this will be your own stuff. Be making your own money. Nobody will ask, well, the exotic what. So starting with the major currency pairs. First of all, why does this matter for us to be knowing the major currency pairs? You know, these pairs are highly liquid, like they have a high liquidity. We shall be knowing what the term liquidity means. And they move more smoothly, they move good, and usually have lower spreads. We shall also know what spreads mean. Since they're having high liquidity and move smoothly with the lower spreads, it makes them beginner friendly. Not only beginner friendly, but it's friendly to trade. They are friendly to trade. Now the major currency pairs we are having, you have the Euro USD. You see this one, the Euro USD, the Euro US dollar. We have the USD, Japanese yen. And by the way, you should also note that they typically include currencies from major global economies. Now, like USD, like US, Great Britain, Japan. Those guys are having a high global economy and are characterized by high liquidity and lower spreads. Spreads means the difference between the bid and ask price. All the major currency pairs include the US dollar. You get that, with the Euro USD being the most traded pair. We should also know that like together major currency pairs, we pair this, we fix this, and we keep pairing this with other pairs, together major currency pairs. So these are the pairs we've been talking about. We're having the Great Britain Pound USD, we're having the Oud USD, the USD Chef, the USD CAD, the the New Zealand USD. So all pairs with the USD, like all pairs including the USD, are all major currency pairs, because we all know that the US dollar is majorly a bigger currency in the market. So since we're having 8 currencies and we fix one, pairing it with the rest, we end up having 7 pairs in the market. So let's first go to charts. But before we go to charts, I want to first tell you the currencies I prefer or I would recommend to traders if you want to make money for other things, maybe in your advancement as you advance in trading, and you want to practice all the strategies that you learn. I would recommend you these 3 pairs. You get that? Why would I recommend that? Let's go on their technical chart as we get to know why I would recommend you such pairs: the Euro USD, the USD JPY, and the Great Britain Pound USD. Okay guys, now this is the Euro USD, as I told you guys, and this is the king of forex pairs, of all forex pairs that you've heard of. It's a king of all these. It's the most traded pair in the world, and often moves cleaner. As you see, it moves cleaner. You see, it's such a clean move. They move their moves are clean, like their moves are clean, very clean. If it's going down, it's going down, and if it's going up, it will be going up. Their moves are clean, and it's the most traded pair in the world. It's very clean for new starters or beginners or people who want to make money as they advance in trading. Now we have what we call another pair. We have the Great Britain Pound. A moment. Now this is the Great Britain Pound USD. Why I would recommend you this chart? Why? Because this pair, first of all, this pair is more aggressive than the Euro USD. Like, it can move faster, which means, you see, it moves very fast, which means it has bigger opportunities. Now, like in a move like this, all this move, and also had this move going up, like they have bigger opportunities, but also bigger risks. You should also know that the bigger the opportunity, the bigger the risk. Now, this pair is very good for traders that want to make money as well as try to advance in their forex journey. And then we have the USD JPY. USDJPY. Now why I recommend this pair? This pair, when you start to move, they have good moves. And this one is often influenced by news from the US and the Japan, and we shall get to know about the news, how news are traded and how to avoid them. But these ones have, they can trend nicely, very nicely. They have green trends. If it's an uptrend, it will be an uptrend, you get. And if it's a downtrend, I'll show you. This is still an uptrend. They have clear trends, and we shall get to know about that in the future. Now, without wasting time, guys, I would love us to stop here. And please, if you haven't subscribed again and you've managed to reach out to the end of this video, then you're 1% of the traders that are gonna be profitable, because this is the simplest way of trading. We are not complicating anything, and we won't complicate anything in the future videos. So guys, thank you for viewing and staying up to the end. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, like, and hit that bell button. In the next video, I will teach you how to read. Okay, we'll first go with the terminologies that we use in Forex, and then we shall learn how to read candlesticks and understand whether the market is moving bullish, let's say moving up, or moving bearish, let's say moving down. We shall learn how markets behave, which is the key as